my intuition. Let's just say I'm watching, and I tell this story as a motivational speaker. I want you to begin to start to create stories in your mind, Joshua, of different experiences that you can draw from. So, say for an example, y'all know how I'm afraid of the roaches, right? And stuff, and how I be acting out. So right. So I tell a story how, randomly I'm daydreaming and I'm in the kitchen and I'm washing dishes, and and I'm in my feelings because I don't know, what direction my life is going in. Because from time to time we get down when things don't appear to be clear to us, right? And then I say, and the roach came up in the kitchen and looked at me. And I looked back at the roach, and the roach looked back at me. And then I looked at the TV, and just so happened Les Brown was on the TV and said anything is possible. And I looked at Les Brown, and I looked at the roach. He like, what you looking at? And I looked back at Les Brown. He said, McFarlane, anything is possible. Just keep going. And so in that moment, God spoke to me through the roach as I looked up at the TV. Why randomly I looked up and Les Brown was on there telling me anything was possible. You see how random things can happen, and you look up, but do you get what I'm saying when I tell that story? Like, literally. So you don't know the significance of that energetic being coming there, getting my attention. For me, it scared me, but yet I looked up at the TV and I was able to hear Les talk to me and tell me anything is possible. Keep going, McFarlane. The people are going to show up. That's what I heard that day, that glimpse, that few minutes that helped me to keep going. Now, I killed that fucking roach, but instead it served this purpose, which was for me to look up at the TV at that moment and get out of my feelings and keep going. So how does these things, it could be, I tell people, leave love notes around the house for yourself. Leave affirmations around the house for yourself. Write on post-it notes. I write on my mirror in my bathrooms. Remind yourself of your greatness, because there will be times when nobody's going to be around, and there's going to be a whisper, a quiet whisper. It could be a piece of music, that a video that Ross sent me right at the right time. I may not listen to everything he sent me right away, but this day I happened to be going through our texts, and it was exactly what I needed. But the universe used him to deliver that to me at the right moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I want us to begin to tap into our life in this way. Okay, what are you trying to teach me right now? What do you want me to know right now? What do you want me to do? What should I be drawing my attention to right now, so that we can see moment by moment that we the one creating this shit? I know oftentimes we talk about the ancestors, and I want to talk about this a little bit more because I've been really contemplating on creation. And I know we I know we have access to grandmasters or etheric beings, but I'm also now starting to think a little bit deeper that we wrote this script. You wrote the script for your life. Y'all, you wrote the script for your life, and I wrote my own script. So is it that the ancestors are really suggesting to us, or is it our higher self who already wrote the script, revealing to us what we already know? You see? And then we can draw from content or our intuition as we build night councils. Because if you ain't talking to yourself, then you ain't tapped in. You got to convince yourself that you're worthy. So I want us to start to think more deeply instead of separating this revelation or that we're going through.
Mama, there's this one Chinese kid online, okay?
Uh-huh.
This one Chinese kid online from China. I'm telling you, Mama, he was one of his kids started. I've seen this kid start with his first video, made his first video, and it was a decent, cool video, whatever. But this kid got better and better and better and better. This kid is not a fucking joke. Making fucking videos on his fucking phone. And you know what? I'm gonna work with this kid. We're gonna fucking, me and this kid, I'm gonna get a hold of this kid, and me and him are gonna work together. Because you know what? This kid is making one of the coolest videos I've ever seen on YouTube.
Well, I need what you need, what you got, man, Juan, and I'm definitely gonna now worry the hell out of you because what I do know is I have content and I have ideas, and if I could get somebody to help me, I'm dangerous because once I figure out what to do, then I could get somebody to do it because I could create it. I already got the content. And my goal is to create. Let me tell you what the ultimate goal that the ancestors have given me, and I'll show you some pieces. So my ultimate goal is to create NFT art, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm coming up with that and how I believe that we can recycle anything we got in our home, including mail, to create art with it and then just taking images with our camera. And that's something I want Rod to be considering because as he becomes known, his art, his work, his images can become collectibles, even if somebody's paying him 1 cent, right? Are you familiar with the NFT world? Okay, so I want to talk to you more about that. So I want y'all to be thinking like that as you become more and more popular. What kind of services, products you can create with what you already have, right? One good video can be turned into multiple posts. It can be turned into multiple things, right? So there's one thing I want us to consider is the whole NFT world as we become more and more popular. That's going to be something that he could get donations through or whatnot. So be thinking about that too. And that's why I want you, Rod, to get in the habit. As we grow, we're gonna get more and more devices. But I want you to get in the habit of taking more pictures of your day. Even if you just taking when you fix a meal for yourself, share these things so people can get to know who you are and what you're into. Then when it's time to shell out the dolo, they already know you. They love you. Like I knew you enough yesterday when you was on the phone and talking about McDonald's. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? McDonald's? Like, I'm like, you order it, not you. Like, I know that ain't your character. People need to know that about you. So you got to do stuff where you are transparent, even when you're not doing completely well. People need to know you went from the bottom to the top.
Right.
And once you get this software on your phone, then you can make quick little videos, even talking about mental illness. What happened when you got locked up? Just bringing awareness to the story and your abuse. I want you to talk about these things. It don't have to be a lot, but so people can get aware. You say you want a lawsuit, you say you want these things, but then more people can say, you know what, that happened to me in my city. How did you deal with that?
Right.
I want people to know that how humble you are because think about it. People complain about a whole lot of different shit. But you've been sick since you've been a child and you got one of the most amazing humble spirits. People need to know that even in pain. Now that one day I heard you screaming like a bitch, That shit scared me. And that was when you already prepped me. Ma, don't be emotional. And I'm over here trying to be strong and shit. And I'm like, damn, he got to be in pain. And I remember childbirth. And I was like, God, I don't know how it feels. I can't relate to the kind of pain you have when you have a crisis.
Right.
So even when we put limitations on people, or we expect people to do certain things, we don't even understand your limitations.
Right. Say air bending, the water bending.
Right. But more than anything, how you just have remained obedient during this whole time, even though you've been attacked for the last 2.5 years or more. I'm proud of you, both of y'all.
I'm proud of you too, Mom. We all been there. I've been a long way, man. It's been hard. You know what I'm saying? We got a hell of a story once we tell it, man.
That's why I want you to, even right now, if you don't have the internet, you got pen and paper, just do your best with your spelling, because also if you start using these apps, like the Google Keep, you can speak it in there. So maybe you can write your random notes. And even if your spelling ain't right, you know what you're saying. And then if you want to something, just open up a notepad on your phone and speak it into your phone, and it'll type it out for you, you know. So I'm going to just give you tools that can help you to improve your reading and your writing. But for right now, just maybe you should just maybe do like a little, I don't know, like take out some paper or a notebook and just kind of jot down what has happened to you over the last 2 years on your journey. You awakening, you deciding you're going to retreat and only focus on your spirituality. Just kind of maybe do some bullet points, because those could end up being random videos that you can just create, um, you know, just randomly, so you can get your story out there.
Right, right. I got you. Started being out here to map it out.
Yeah, just kind of writing, this happened, COVID-19. How did that change you? What did you do during COVID to sustain yourself? Things like that. Blah, 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 which is COVID for us. It seemed like to be one of the most challenging times. And that's when we went through our spiritual awakening. So that is your story right there. Just kind of put some bullets down, and then I'll help you with a notepad. I already told you got the Google Note on your phone already. Just open it up and use it. Get your ideas so that when people come to help you and you get your staff, you could be like, here, I got a bunch of random notes in here. And then people, whoever helping you, can get into your brain and know how to best support you.
Right.
Because remember, once they show up to help you, you going to be on to something else. You ain't going to have time to try to do this leg work that you got free time right now.
I got you. So I just think giving just putting them to work, huh? Look at this, do this.
Right, at least some kind of direction, and then they're gonna come in with their creative flair and what they know and say, okay, I see where you going with this. How about it this way? And then you be like, okay, whatever, just get it done and keep moving. Like that.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I got you. Just start writing it out and start, like you said, just starting, like you say, go with 3 years back and just start from right.
And when you got your vision and what you did and all of that, and that white woman shit, I'm still a little on the fence about it, but whatever. If that's your story, I support you, boo boo. Because some of this shit, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, gotta get done though, because it's already checked out. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, it is what it is. But like you say, I gotta get it done, because, you know.
Yeah, man, Juan, what you doing? You over there playing around on the computer?
Yeah. You know, that's what we were talking about. So we just, like you said, he's been telling me to do the same thing. So I gotta start writing a script and start writing it out. So he's been coaching me all day. So he's been saying the same thing.
And like I said, I know I want you to practice because that's what they did with me. I was insecure with my writing. And if y'all seen how many notebooks I have and random sheets of paper, stacks and stacks of just prophetic thoughts, that even now when I go back and look, I was like, damn, that's real saucy. And some of it I can't even read. I was writing in goddamn hieroglyphics on some shit. I was like, what is this? But it's still good for me to see my growth. And that's why I want you to practice your writing. And your writing, and then like I say, you can always transfer it to the digital application and stuff like that. So just practice, and just start writing your thoughts like a diary, so to speak. And maybe even doing a daily diary. Maybe you and I can do that as a challenge. Once everything's set up, we can do 30 days of a daily diary together. The day in the life of Ra and Ma. You like that? And then you and I could do a 30-day challenge,
That's my wife. That's my wife and Yashua in the videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hey, Yashua, that's I think it said earthly fireworks. So I thought it meant like popping fireworks or something, but it's trying to say like get the landscapes of the life, and that's like the fireworks.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that. Yeah, and then it kind of makes me feel good too, like the just the fear with me too, Yeah, I hear you. They don't really know who it is. They don't know, Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. When I do tell my story, it's just like, yeah, I'm looking for a rhyme in that, Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what, Tim? You got your YouTube. You gotta upload stuff. We just gotta work on a few more things, and then we'll get to that. And then that'll introduce it like different cases. They be like, oh yeah, and then that'll introduce. Dude, I would have had a drone shot today for you. Shots from above. I didn't have my drone with me. Remember I told you I wanted to bring that? I would have had shots from above. Oh, you could get me meditated. So what I could do, I could incorporate shots from above and shots from around you and unique shots from surrounding. We're gonna go downtown and get some footage. Yeah, really surrounding, really cool. Then I can take regular shots from the phone, and then I can combine the shots from the drone and the phone together.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm flying out to Michigan right now.
Yeah.
I'm flying to Michigan. Yeah, I'm coming to Michigan because that's what I'm telling people to do. Mothers to get their children to fly drones, and the reason why I say that is they are getting paid. They getting paid top dollars. They getting paid top dollars for photography, like what you're talking about. You know. We can get some shit done. We can blow this shit out the water. Fuck going everywhere else. Shit, you come here, we can be straight. We can do this shit fast.
typing and working together and putting that shit together. You feel me? It's gonna be one movie after another movie. It's gonna be one movie, after another movie.
Yes.
We got so much footage. We can actually tell our own story. I can act that shit out. We can actually, do some things and we can do it ourselves and we can make the movie and be like, bro, this is the movie. This is the actually the real movie. We just gotta work on it. That's fun. So y'all see what I'm talking about? Yeah. And we be shooting this shit, but we be shooting the movie. What y'all think?
And that's what oh my God, I can't wait.
Incorporate all of this shit, like this is what happened, he's walking, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's all gonna be in a movie.
But that's what I need for y'all, somebody to come here so I can show the map, the Masonic map of Person, Bow, Green Street, all of that that's over Fayetteville, and why I came to this awakening. That's my story that I need to sell to the media. And you telling me that we can do our own home movie? We can do our own home movie?
We are our own corporation. I mean, not our own corporation, but our own, our own business. We ain't going to nobody else.
So you think maybe what I need to really be focusing on then on top of, because my whole thing is once I do the press release, I don't know what doors are going to open for us, but I know that I need y'all around me, especially.
That's what we should be focusing on.
But then, man, Juan, so that I can show the whole, y'all know I got the map in my heart and in my mind that unlocked here in Fayetteville that uncovered this whole Masonic city. I need the overview, the drones. But the map is where I awakened here. If let me see what it's true. Well, we'll see, but now it's wintertime. It's too damn cold over there. But needless to say, yes, now you got me thinking that maybe I need to just get my own. Right, and that's why I know, but that's why I know ultimately we're gonna be picked up by Netflix or somebody, because every city we go to is going to be a discovery, like what I discovered here. But I have to stop. But I know my city. Right, yeah, you're right. You're right.
What was our quote we made up that we asked people? Are you going through a spiritual experience? Are you experiencing a spiritual awakening? Yeah, so we like the Ghostbusters. Are you experiencing, are you going through a spiritual awakening? So yeah. We hit them with that. Yeah, we hit them with that instead of would you like a reading?
Oh, I like that. So here's the question. So then when you ask that question, what does a person typically say?
Can I tell you something?
Huh?
That's what our website is gonna be, brother. You're gonna have also another website called Spiritual Awakening. Right. Are you going through a spiritual awakening?
I need some help. Mama needs some help. I'm gonna let you.
People to the website. Yeah.
I like it.
And then when you get to the website, there'll be other people telling their testimonies that they're actually going through a spiritual awakening. So they learn it from other people's testimonies. It's not just learning from, so we learn it from each other.
Right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I
So
love it.
at the end of the day, then when we really come together, we gonna bring the school together. We gonna film the movie, and we gonna build the school. We gonna build the school, and we gonna have like a mansion. It's gonna be like a big ass mansion up there. It's gonna be a school too. You feel me? We gonna do everything out this building. This bitch gonna be a big ass building. We gonna build this motherfucking mansion. Like, man, we gonna build this shit from the ground up. I'm gonna shoot movies, Mama. I'm telling you, I'm taking my. It's gonna be like this. Motherfucker gonna be like the internet. I'm gonna have the photography school to get connections. I'm shooting straight fucking movies. My brother already write movie scripts. He a movie producer. He's a film writer. My brother, you gotta talk to my brother. You hear me?
Right. Oh, really?
Oh, my brother, he's a film writer. He writes scripts. He produces movies. He got all his cameras and everything.
Who? Which brother?
My brother named Sebastian. My mom just gotta talk to him and tell him what he's doing, and he'll stop working with it. But like I say, he already a movie producer. He wrote his own movie. He writes scripts. He be on Clubhouse doing his thing. But it's just like I was like spiritual awakening. So it's just like, you feel me?
Oh, it put a little bit of wedge in y'all relationship because he ain't there yet. But that's good. That's a good. How you gonna hold that goodie from your mama? Huh?
I know who my brothers is. They don't know who they is yet. I know who my brothers is. I'm woke. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. If I'm saying y'all sure. You know what I'm saying? Who you think my brothers is? Who you think my mama is? Who you think they is? You feel me? They somebody in the pantheon too. So it's just like, you know, they just ain't wake up yet. So, but like I said, I know for sure my mother married for sure. My father James, like, you know, ain't no way around that. And it's real prophecy. So, like even Layla, my mama named Layla, you know what I'm saying? And her middle name Mary. So
Wow.
So it's like prophecy, like this. It was written, and my mama got the same name then, and she got the same name now. You know, so it's just like everything happening for a reason, and then people be trying to say they need, but the only way they could be needed is y'all gotta be on the twin flame journey. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no Adam with, you know what I'm saying? One we know it's Adam and Eve. You feel me? It ain't no Adam and then it ain't no, you feel me? So it's Adam and Eve, cut out. Ain't no way around that. So if I'm talking about her, like, this is why I gotta find her. Ain't no way around that. She gonna come eventually, and when she do come, what y'all think I'm gonna do? Y'all think I'm gonna be mad at her? No, I'm not. I'm gonna show her unconditional love and act like that shit never happened. And start from the day. And start from new.
Right. Okay, so I don't want to keep doing all that.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because at the end of the day, she's still the same person. This is what everybody think they didn't want it to happen, but when it happened, man, that's like a victory in itself. Because it's like, because when if I do anything else, it'll be like, no, this is the, you know what I'm saying? This is the, you know what I'm saying? If I do anything else, I'm not fulfilling that. That's right now. I'm fulfilling that. You feel me?
Right,
so
right.
I say I'm going forward. I ain't stopping it, you know, to you know.
I mean, I'm so glad I randomly, even though I got some stuff to do. Man, Juan, I told you that I figured out that one of the things, our responsibilities uh, for when we purchased a home, we were supposed to do a claim on our title, and that's why people's homes are being taken away because we never claimed the allodial title to our property. and we volunteered and put our property under the county as the custodians of our property, and then they charge us taxes for something we could have done from day one to avoid taxes. So they're charging us taxes. Right, they're charging us taxes because we're failing to administer our own accounts by doing the proper paperwork and understanding the contracts that we signed. And because now you just became aware that the title company didn't tell you that you should have registered your title. Now the title company is responsible for the claim, and you get back your property, the money that you paid for the home, the number of payments plus interest is what you're going to tell the title company that you want. Yes, they failed to get you to sign a real contract. If you go look at your mortgage statement, nobody else signed it with you. And then they failed to do their due diligence on the end for you to sign your warranty deed so that you can have the title. So we have been voluntarily putting our properties under the county government who pay us tax, who we have to pay to minister our accounts when we could have been doing it ourselves and saving all this money in taxes that we've been paying. So the government is not doing anything wrong to us. We have failed to read, write, and comprehend the contracts that we have signed. The Constitution gives us the unlimited right to contract. And the beauty about it is our remedy in the contract if we read it. Once you become aware of the fraud, everything is insured in this world. Everything has a policy, and it's for us to learn this so that we can invoke our rightful position. We have not read the contracts because as soon as I get people to read it, and the guy that showed me, he's like, even if you go tell 10 of your friends, nobody's gonna still read it. And I be damn. He's so right about that. So do we really want to be free? Or do we want to learn how to read, write, and comprehend contracts, which will make you an assassinator? Because everything in this world is a contract. Everything. Your birth certificate, your social security, it's a contract. Your student loans, your credit cards. We are gods, and everything is supposed to be free. So whose problem that it's not free if we not reading, writing, and comprehending the contracts? Contracts has nothing even to do with spirituality. It doesn't even have nothing to do with our status. It has to do with reading, writing, comprehending, finding the remedies and the arbitration clauses and the covered risk. Because if they covered the risk, then that means what? They already knew that it was fraud on the onset. You see how we got to change our frame of mind? It's in the contracts, babies. The credit cards that we go sign up for, if we would have read it, we would have known that the issuer was the bank. But you, God, you are the bank. So why aren't you the issuer? They using your credit. We never read the contract. We don't understand the terms. So they killing us in court, taking our shit, looking at us crazy. Because we in there arguing about status. Status has nothing to do with what's in the contract. That's a secondary situation we got to deal with. Right now, we got to collapse the mortgage system by reading the contracts and filing claims on the titles so we can regain our land back. That's my agenda.
So, mama,
Yes.
that pretty much like how you said that, like, and then you can say that, right? Picture imagine, like, you just said all of that, right? But you would be, I had like a little earpiece in my ear, and I'd be repeating everything you saying and getting the word out too. You feel me? We can record our videos, and like I'll be learning faster, like as I speak it. You feel me? And then I remember the video. You know what I'm saying? Like that as I be doing it. You feel me?
Baby, I already recorded myself. I can send you the video of what I just said because I don't know when it's coming. It ain't me.
Right. So that's why I just say I'm saying like that. We can, I'm glad you recorded it. So when you record it, we'll just write little shit out like that whole little scenario, and we go act it out. All right. That was good.
Good. But that's what we got to do. We can collapse the whole mortgage industry if we learn how to read, write, and comprehend. And I know that's going to be hard for a whole lot of educated people. But I guarantee you, if you read the mortgage promissory note and the deed of trust, right now you wouldn't have a mortgage payment. The remedy is in the contract. We don't have to go anywhere but read the contract. It's in there. So you know what I did? I sent a letter to the title company, and all I did something simple. I looked at what the covered risks were in the title company, and I just copied the list. Pick one because all of them covered. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Did y'all just hear what I'm saying?
Right. All of this are covered.
All the risk are already covered by insurance. And you paid for the title insurance with your first payment at closing. That's a certificate that never expires. Okay? Now you just became aware of fraud or the potential that you didn't get your allodial title, your claim to your land. You claim the land. You owe nobody anything. Didn't you guys never really thought about how is it that you can actually pay the mortgage, but you still never own the land? They're two separate transactions. Look at your documents. There are two transactions, actually four within the mortgage alone. Four separate transactions within the mortgage process. I guarantee you, man, Juan, that you were mailed the original promissory note. It's in your file that says that your house is paid. I'm willing to bet you, and then you're gonna have to support me when I show you what you already got in your power. And I guarantee you probably already have in your possession that says that the lien was satisfied. You received these documents, but you just probably put them in a folder and never read them. But that's okay. Don't feel bad. Nobody's read them. But the title company failed to do their fiduciary responsibility, was to inform you what you should have been doing. Now we got a problem. The people gotta be free. Period.
Right. We gotta set the people free. Period. Yeah, let it be known. I'm ready. I'm ready to start a revolution there. That's why I say all we gotta do, like I say, we get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like how you see it, like in point for point. That'd be like a what? That probably be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes for talking. And you know what I'm saying? Not even that. And that's it. You feel me? And straight key point about contracts. You feel me?
Yes. It's gonna be a hard pill to swallow, but the guys that I'm in the Zoom, I'm in a 24-hour Zoom where all we doing is looking at contracts. People coming, oh, my trucks were taken from me. Right. Let's all go through it together. So we track assassinators in there. And think about this, man, Juan. Learning contracts, just contracts, because you already a businessman. And if you ain't figured out how to get everything free, can we agree that you still need some training? And think about this though, but you becoming a contract assassinator and you learning these simple tools that I'm telling you about. We got to look at the contract. We got to always know that fraud was at the on-site, but that's fine. But we're going to go and look at the contract. What's in this to protect me? I'm going to look at the covered risk. Okay. I'm going to make an assessment. If they put it as a risk, that means it's a fact. Would you say that? A covered risk is a fact. They know that that risk that they're covering is a fact. Did my kids hang up on me? What? Did y'all hang up on me? Oh, okay. So that means if it's a covered risk, that means there's a claim when you discover that. Do y'all see how simple the ancestors that made it for us to be free? I don't think y'all get it because we should be having church up in here.
I get it. That's why I say I understand. We just there, like I said, we go.
So, man, why can you imagine? I'm a.
I've been there. Why not drop your call?
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say. So, can you imagine though being able to help the music industry when you learn how to read, write, and comprehend contracts? I like that. How y'all do that? Do you understand, boo boo? This was a good call tonight. I didn't know, man, why I had that dude got all kinds of skills.
Yeah, just like I say, we get on the West End, like we just put the program, we just put it together. We just do it. It's all about it. Just like I say, just getting the footage, and once we get it, editing it, cut the easy part.
Well, see, now you got me thinking I need to go ahead and stop messing around.
A lot of things you just gotta just start editing your work, just collabing and putting it together, and then you can actually you have a visual. You know, that's all he did was just made a visual. You know, like a collage of this and this and this and this. You know, all the stuff that you did.
Yeah.
Like you got your computer program, they have like a little app, like at the app. You know, what I'm saying, like they go in there and see any video editing programs, and then you can edit your movie clip. You know, like upload the movie clip and just take what you want out and then cut the rest out and add another feedback. If you do got a stage or a template, they get like stage templates or things like that. You know, when you add it, you know, it's real easy once you start getting on it.
Right. You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah. So it's just like I say, we just be consistent. We just gotta do the work. That's how I say. Once we really come together and tell our story, and it's a wrap because we got a lot of information already. And then it's just like once you start hitting with the facts and start hitting with the truth, and then it's just like, yeah, here comes the revolution.
Here come the revolution, right?
You don't want it to happen, but shit, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. All I can say, all the shit that happened to me, all the shit that happened to us, man, shit, this shit can't go untelevised.
say, oh shit, I ain't the only person going through this shit. He going through this shit too. And everybody actually everybody put me in. Like, no, you going through the same shit. We all going through this shit. And we everybody is looking for you gotta think about it. We gotta blow this shit up, blow this shit out the water.
Right, right. We're all going through our spiritual awakening.
We got people in every plant like every all around the world have them broadcast this, post this, spread this, make this. You know what I'm saying? We everybody, you know what I'm saying? Spreading the word. We all coming together, spreading the word. That's why we got all this connected. People all around the world, so spread this, post this, share this, you know, hack it, put it out there. So that's why I say you really got friends to really that do it. You feel me? That people that are really know how to put the word out, put it out. Boom, 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 boom. This is what we doing. And that's why I say anything will happen like that. We all just looking for it.
Yes.
And I feel we gotta just like put everything behind it. We know whatever all that shit. But just really just come to the table and just pick our brain, get all the information out, and just put the shit on the table, man. This shit going on. People know how they breaking up families, and this is what's been going on. This is why they live, you know what I'm saying? Keep it just like that, you know what I'm saying? Situation. So we just like, you know what I'm saying? So we just put the truth, we just put the tell the truth, man. That's all we need. The truth goes good and free, you know? Everybody heard that song, that thing. But when the truth really sets free,
Right.
what it means is,
Right.
huh?
Yes.
So that's what it is. I'm ready. Like I say, like I say, like I say, I don't want shit to happen, but if you gotta come down here, shit, come on. And we will go down and get to work. But in the meantime, you get to work and do what we gotta do. I'm ready to use it because I can have a little earpiece on. You could be talking in my ear and I could just be, you know what I'm saying, recite it. You feel me?
Yes.
And then, like, all right, just go. So we already gonna have everything. We'll go over a little bit so we can like, all right, this is what we're saying. This is like a real thing. We're gonna talk about it. Like I say, we have talked about that now. So it's like we just gonna write it out like you said. We gonna write it out and just go. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna be reading like like the billboard, like a paper billboard, you know. Like you read it on the paper, but I'm reading you. I'm repeating you, so it's just like you say it. I might be like one second off. You feel me? I be saying it right behind you. But, you know, but I just see it in my own way.
Yes.
But that's how we get to do it like that. So we just acting it out too. So we just moving on, acting out, and we doing that shit. We just doing what we can do. And we just, and that's what we can't tell too many people why we got to do the work, man. That's what everybody don't got to funny story. Everybody don't got to funny attention. That's when everybody start going doing that other shit. They be their emotions. They master their emotions. Yeah, you feel me? They ain't do away with it. They feel like I don't know. Everybody just, you know. So that's why I think that's the way we just gotta stay focused on the mission and we gonna blow up. No matter what, put the word out there, like you said, put the content out there. You build it, they gonna come. You feel me? I'm ready to build it. Come on. You see my world that yo shit, let's go ahead and start putting shit together. Let's start coming to the table and just start writing it out. All right, like you said, picking like 15 minutes, picking my brain. All right, we gonna start at this. We gonna start at 2021. Fuck it, we gonna start at this point. All right, so if any other key points, we just key in. Like we gotta go back any farther. We keyed in 2020. You feel me? for the most part, we just focus on what happened all the way up into now. And that's enough content.
Yes.
That's enough movie. It's 3 years worth of information. So what you mean to tell me when you don't need to be able to make it write a movie right quick? We should be able to make 2 or 3 movies right quick.
I mean, I already got the scripts ready. I already got the scripts ready, so it's just a matter of time. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before the word gets out.
Like I said, you've been back and getting a lot of information anyway, so you got a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of information.
I know.
So you be able to key in and you be able to key in. So it's just like, 2 different point of views. The different reactions. Everybody get the, what I'm saying, at work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their feelings about the situation. Everybody feels about it.
Right.
Like, because her family because again, it's like when we meet her, then she get to tell her movie, she get to tell her side of the story.
Yeah.
Then that would be like part 2. Like
Right.
you go through your spiritual awakening. So that could be like boom. You feel me?
Right.
That's gonna be another story. That's gonna be like she get to tell her story. That's gonna be a different. That could be sweet, like that could be like a part 2, like or another, like
Ah.
so it's like it's the divine master and divine feminine, coming together. So that's what we represent, the divine master and the divine feminine.
Yes.
And we find the other divine masculine and divine feminine and we bring it together. That's why I always be the 12 tribes, the 12 apostles, you know. All of that was before oracles. I'm looking for the people. I'm not here to be to do anything. I'm not
Yes.
here to act crazy and tell you the truth, to tell you about your, about that. People want to say about doctrine and all of that. No, man, I'm this is what it is.
Right.
I'm happy to talk. What you been doing all day?
I've been just I cooked and I just working on the legal stuff and just working on the legal stuff and all of that. And I took a good nap and I was hoping that I would have received the call back from Israel by now. So let's see.
Are you with a friend?
No, well, that's the second one. That's the one that's helping with the teaching the people how to claim the land back. And so,
You're in for some?
yeah, the other one flew back from California today. So I just noticed some things that I just got to pay attention. Huh? We teaching what? Teaching people. Yes, that's the one where I was just talking to you and Man Juan about what I had to do with the title, and I put in the claim for the 200K. So in the next couple of weeks, unless there's some surprises, things are going to change significantly because then all I got to do is go out and teach the people and they're going to pay me. So all the work I've done for 2 years, all the work I've done for 2 years or whatnot,
But yeah, that's why I say we just go put it up. We go put it on and share. We got to.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, honey.
Yeah, say man, I gotta be almost like a lawyer, huh? I gotta be like a lawyer. You feel me? I
Oh,
gotta
you
be able to
are already that. You that's in your nature.
understand it. Well, hey, I want to be like a lawyer status. What do you think? Is that what it is? Like on her status? What do you think? I gotta be able to talk like that to understand this good, comprehend the legal.
Yes, 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 huh?
So that's what I'm just saying. I gotta be able to talk like a lawyer, right?
That's right. You were, but that's in your nature. You already a attorney in law, attorney in fact, because you're gonna be representing the nation. Huh?
I'm the attorney law.
In fact.
I'm
Remember,
attorney in fact.
right. So
Attorney in fact.
that's right. You stating facts. You're not practicing law. You get how they have a play on words? You
So I'm attorney.
in
So
fact.
what?
Meaning what?
Attorney in fact.
Think
I only talk about facts.
exactly. You're not practicing.
I don't talk about
Right?
you know the worldly things that y'all supposed to survive by.
Right.
That's what it means.
Right. Right.
So I'm a attorney in fact.
Right.
Yeah, law. No, I'm an attorney in fact.
Right. And you're not required to right.
Yeah, so we gotta be talking about facts. Not about facts. Raise that OG cat. Talk
Right.
that. Raise that OG cat. Talk about facts.
That's you, but you see the play on words, right?
Attorney in facts. That's a real thing.
Yeah. Like so for an example, when I became power of attorney for you, right? When I became power of attorney for you,
So what will be our brand, our logo?
it that you your name, so you would be what would be that was the argument that I was having with Echo and her using the wrong terminology just to keep her out. So a lot of the words that we use today have been copywritten, and because they've been copywritten, they hold penalties when you use them in a certain way. And because you use them in a certain way, you end up you can get in trouble about it. You can end up getting in trouble about it. And so that's what I was trying to tell her, We don't want to draw any attention to yourself before you need to. So we have to be careful on what we say. And so she took that very, 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 very personal. But she had her own issues and they don't got nothing to do with me.
We gotta focus on our story, getting our story out here. That's all it is. We are getting on wow. That's why I say we just kicking our brain. That's why I say everything gonna come out eventually. Once we tell our story, we telling their story is you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna work. But if we come together and put it together, yeah, we know what's going on, and then we can make a real good story. You know what I'm saying? Me and you come together, collab, and instead of just you know we can collab and actually come together and tell a good story.
Right. Alexa. Right. 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 So we waking up. The past, the present, and the future something to coming alive. Are you going through a spiritual awakening? Have you been, your phone has been ringing, but you know there's some real collective calling. The ancestors are reaching out to us as we align the planetary fluid together. And we begin to tap into our superpowers. And we can harvest this energy to heal ourselves, to heal our planet, and tap into our divinity. This is the great awakening for all to witness that we have a level of protection around us. Oh, because I just stepped outside to do my nightly watch and seeing what's out here, what's out here. And that's all. I'm going to so what's going on with you at? Where you at right now? Are you in the living room? What's going on outside? Oh, yeah. Oh, a car coming down the block? What color? Yes. A silver car? A car coming down the street right now. I got one coming down my street right now too, babe. Something is going on over there. Now, please call me. This is so crazy. Israel is calling. I can't believe it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I lost him. I'm gonna call him right back though. I got to get off live so I can get some things. I could get some things. So Israel just called. How y'all doing? I'm here for you. Okay. Just know that this is the best time ever to be alive on the planet. We are aligned in our past, present, and our future selves are coming on around. Just start to pay attention to everything that's going on around and make it make sense. I got there. It's cold, y'all. See, I'm dedicated to my program. Keep going. I'm just out flexing and taking pictures. That's all. I'm out just doing my night watch and receiving this cosmic energy. I can't, huh? I lost him and now I gotta call him back. He just said to get on the Zoom. You know how to get on the Zoom? Oh, you can't get on the Zoom.
Yeah, I can get on Zoom.
Well, I sent you the link the other day. Jump on. Okay, I'll take it in. Let me go ahead and try to transition. I gotta use the restroom before I get on the next session.
All right, so they getting ready for the Zoom session.
Yeah, but I need to work on a specific document with them tonight that I can get it in the mail in the morning. Because this is the document that we need in order to take all of the land from under the federal jurisdiction and start the process of migrating it back to the people. So there's a specific process that we have to do to perfect it, and then the people gonna be free. Go get your land back, your equity back. Yeah, so let me call back because baby, I gotta get this done for real. I want to sit and talk
All
to
right,
you. But oh, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Okay. Okay, bye.